Hello all, I'm back with another video. Today we'll be testing out the uh, uh, mystery stone from Africa. We'll be testing out the edge that I created on a live stream on that mystery stone on this Genco razor. It's 11/16 round point, pretty much full hollow. And we'll also be testing on the same live stream. I did a Coticule edge using a Petite Blanche Coticule on this Art of Shaving razor. Look at that spine work. That's going to make this shave better. So we'll be testing those two edges. It's May 25th, 2025, which is the day of the Formula One Monaco Grand Prix. It's mid-afternoon for me, midday for me. The Grand Prix has already happened, but I have it recorded, so I'm just about to go stream the race. And that, of course, means that we'll be using Undercut by 345 soaps. With its lily, patchouli, tobacco, cedar, wonderful scent. So let's get going and see what these razors are like. Before I do, here's the Genco again. As you can see, this is a razor I use for testing on stones. It's not in the greatest shape. But anyway, here is the edge on, or a microscope photo of the edge on this stone, on this razor as it came off of the stone and after stropping. So here's a photo of the edge now. And here is a photo of microscope photo of the edge on the Art of Shaving, which is made by Dovo, by the way. Here's a microscope photo of this edge as it after stropping, but as it came off of the Coticule. Okay, finally, let's get going. Admittedly, I bought this soap for the name, but it is, first of all, wonderful base, very creamy, silky base, great for straight razor shaving. If I recall correctly, 345 Soaps is just a husband and wife team in the something like Colorado. I'm not sure I'm remembering that correctly, but basically the middle of the United States is where they live. I'm a big fan of supporting the artists and soap makers, although I'm a fan of Sterling soaps, and Rod and Andy have grown that company into what we lovingly refer to over on Reddit as Big Soap. They make terrific products too. All right. Get some slickness, extra slickness going. We're using the, because it's race day, we're using the Gulf racing colors on our brush. As always, I'll show you brush. This is a Chisel and Hound brush. I'll show it to you again after I've cleaned up. Handle is slippery. I've moved my location today for the video because the normal bathroom that I use has a skylight, and at midday that skylight is kind of overwhelming the lighting that I have. I think we need a little, gonna really go for the gusto when it comes to wetness here. Okay. All right, I'm going to be using the Genco with the African stone edge on the right side of my face, and I'll be using the Art of Shaving on the left side of my face, if I can remember. So let's see what this edge, this edge feels like. Very, very comfortable. Keen, comfortable, and frankly a lot less crisp than I expected it to be. Here we go with the Art of Shaving, Coticule edge. Definitely a Coticule edge. This is a 5/8. And again, very comfortable. So this is likely to be a pretty nice shave. Oh, we got boom shakalaka happening. I almost told a dad joke because I've been missing Shave and Butcher videos, but I can't carry them off as well as he can. Yeah, this isn't going to be a comparison where one edge is better than the other. This is going to be a comparison of two different stone, the quality of the edge off of two different types of stone. Okay, back to the okay, there's the crispness. This is a very good edge off this stone. With one day of growth, it's often difficult to, especially because I'm such a low angle shaver. It's difficult sometimes for me to differentiate keenness and also crispness in an edge. But as I get to the more sensitive areas of skin, I can notice it a little better. I would say this is in the for stones that you might be familiar with, this is in the same territory as a black arc. For me. And the stone itself has a hardness. Similar also to a black arc, maybe certainly a little softer, but it's in that family. With regard to hardness, not the mineral makeup of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah, well, I screwed up already. Managing two razors seems to be difficult for me. I don't have the panache that Martin Shave Tests has. First pass is really good. Both razors are removing hair really, really well. The feel is different. The African stone is crisper, perhaps a little bit keener. And the cuticle edge is a cuticle edge, very comfortable. It feels like a cuticle edge, that feeling of safety, which promotes great cutting. So it really promotes a good shave if you have a good cuticle edge. Differences in keenness that we talk about with a good cuticle edge, in my opinion, are immaterial. They don't really. If you know how to shave, have worked on your. Let's see here. I want to not lose focus. If you've worked on your technique just a little bit, slight differences in keenness aren't going to matter. You can adjust for that by just working the areas that you're shaving, more or less. Just you'll be able to adjust your angle and pressure and so on, so that they all give you the same result. Okay, so let's actually do a switch here. Back, this is cuticle. Previous side was African stone. Both Joe Straight Razor and No Name Bear know the name of this stone. Something like Do Hindi. But it's a mystery to me. I don't know anything about it. It was obviously a finishing stone. And based on the shave, it's obviously a good finishing stone. I did not find the feel of the stone to be special. You know, not something I would run out and buy. I have other stones in this category. I mean, I'm using the arc edge, but I'm talking about the African stone. First time I've used one of these Art of Shaving razors from Dovo. I like it a lot. Nice little 5/8. Back to the cuticle. Great edge. The producing an edge with this La Petite Blanche and also with the La Vinette stones that I have is an absolute pleasure. Steps above the experience, not necessarily the edge, but the experience that I have with my standard yellow, standard Belgium yellow cuticle. All right, let's see where we are here. Getting to be kind of a long video, sorry about that. Really great shave though. Yeah, I mean, you need a great shave like this if the next thing you're going to do is go sit on a couch and watch this auto race. Yep, full on BBS, 2 passes. Now my 2 passes, you'll notice, take a fair number of strokes to get there. So I could do 3 passes in the same time and pretty much cover the same number of strokes. So that's kind of has been my optimization, is to come up with a pattern that pretty much never goes with the grain and across the grain, but always, and against the grain, but always takes some sort of combination of those. And that's how I can, and I've worked at this. That's how I get to BBS with 2 passes, as I effectively put all the directions in and spend a little bit more time on each area. Okay, I'm going to pause the video, clean up. Oh, wait, I'm not. I'm going to consult the witch named Hazel. Go with a little bit of coconut today to have something on my skin working for me while I clean up. So I'm going to now, finally, I'm going to clean up now. Okay, one of the wonderful things about Formula One is it gives me an excuse to use Undercut. I have really enjoyed this shave, enjoy this soap very much. I'm not sure it's in production anymore, but if you can get your hands on some, I recommend it for what that's worth. Let's go with the Undercut Aftershave. Definitely has some skin food in there. Got kind of a, I'm not wild about the texture of the aftershave. It's more of a modern aftershave with skin food that absorbs into the skin. That's just because I'm a geezer. I like the more alcohol-based aftershaves. That's just habit. That's just what I like. Here's the Chisel and Hound shorty with the Gulf Racing's colors and a Fanchurian badger knot. I guess I'm always showing you the coin, so there it is. Finally, let's use some Yardley Classic to finish this shave, get you out of here. As always, I really appreciate your joining me for these. Really, really very appreciative of the comments, questions that I get. You all are great. Definitely makes my day when I see reactions to these videos, positive or negative. I don't really mind. Long past the point of caring about negative feedback. Anyway, thank you very much. Sorry to take you so long here, and I'll see you in the next one.